a very important Acharya in a Sri Vaishnava Guru Paramparai. Vishwakshenar had 8 Dikpalakas. One of them were Kumudar. Sri Manakkaal Nambi is the Amsham of Kumudar. Sri Manakkaal Nambi appeared at Manakkaal, a village on the banks of river Kaveri near Sri Rangam. He is originally known as SrI Ramanuja. Swami appeared on Masi-Makham during Virodhi Varsham. Swami is a Pradhan Shishya of Yakkondar. Swami Manakkaal Nambi had 5 disciples who are Alavandar, Desika Nambi, Gomadathu Thirunakshatram, Sirupullu Raudaya Pillai and Archie.
Manakkaal Nambi was the Pradhana Shishya of Sri Uyyakundar. He was extremely devoted towards his Acharya and was always immersed in Acharya Kainkaryam. His Acharya, Sri Uyyakundar, had 2 daughters. One day, the girls went to play on the banks of the river Kaveri and Manakkaal Nambi was escorting them. On their way, they had to cross a muddy stream, but the girls didn't want to get themselves dirty. Manakkaal Nambi did not hesitate even for a minute. He immediately lied down over the water, acting as a bridge, and asked the children to walk over his back. When Uyyakundar learnt about this incident, he was overjoyed and gifted Manakkaal Nambi with the Dvayamantra Upadesham. Srimanatha Munigal, the Acharya of Sri Uyyakundar, had once requested him to perform Upadesham to his grandson Alavandar. But Uyyakundar had attained Paramapadam before he could even meet Alavandar. So this responsibility was passed on to his Pradhana Shishya, Sri Manakkaal Nambi. By that time, Alavandar had become a king. He was married and had 4 sons. He was so engrossed in his royal life that he had completely deviated from the path of Sampradayam. Manakkaal Nambi had been observing the life of Alavandar from afar. He waited until it was the right time, and then one day he decided to meet the king. He had taken some Thuduvalankirai along with him for the king, but he was denied entry into the palace. So he went to the back entrance of the palace, went into the kitchen, made friends with the cook, and gave the Thuduvalankirai to him. The cook told Manakkaal Nambi that it was the king's favorite food and prepared it for him. This then became a regular routine for the next 6 months. But the king Alavandar never questioned about who was supplying the kirai every day. So Manakkaal Nambi decided to take a day off. On that day, the king questioned the cook about the kirai missing in the menu. When the cook told the king about Manakkaal Nambi, he demanded that he should be brought in to meet him the next time he comes here. The next day, when Manakkaal Nambi came with the Thuduvalankirai, he was taken to meet the king. The king asked him if he needed something from him, to which he replied, "O king, I do not need anything from you. I have your ancestral wealth with me and I want to return it back to you. But it is not something that can be given in your hands. It has to be shown to you, and I cannot do it immediately. I request you to permit me to interact with you every day for a few days." The king Alavandar was puzzled, but still he agreed. After that, Manakkaal Nambi started meeting Alavandar every day and slowly taught him all the Bhagavad Vishayangal. Finally, when he was sure that Alavandar was ready, he took him to Sri Rangam to show him his ancestral wealth. He showed Lord Ranganatha to him and said, "This is your Pitrarjitamana Sottu, your ancestral wealth, and it is your duty to perform Kainkaryam to him." Alavandar was overwhelmed. He had tears of joy in his eyes. He was full of gratitude towards his Acharya, Sri Manakkaal Nambi. He then renounced his materialistic life and took up sannyasa ashramam. He was now back on track to lead our Sampradaya.
The Avatara Shlokam of Sri Manakkaal Nambi. माखे मखायां सम्भूतं श्रीरङ्गनगरान्तिके कुमुदांशं राममिश्रम् उपासेऽहं जगद्गुरुम्. The Itiratra Shaktati Shlokam of Sri Manakkaal Nambi. Anujjita Kshama Yogam Apunyajana Badakam Asprishta Madaragantam Ramam Turyam Upasmahe.